Welcome to Aletheia Cradle 9, Brood 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Blue is the color of the sky.
White is the color of clouds.
Yellow is the color of the sun.
Green is the color of grass.
Flowers can be any color. Take a look.
These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for
For
them.
identiscan. Genetic
Of course they
identity
hated it.
confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Control access for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it. that hold all of them in place. They are escaping. But to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alufia 9. Brood 1 access unsealed.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That, I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shunned me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
The murderers tried to destroy us, but we Nora endure. They are the ones who will be forgotten.
Just as All-Mother struck down the Metal King, her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
The anointed will make the murderers.
Do you suppose she speaks to the goddess?
Corruption still spreads beyond the sacred land.
The goddess speaks through
Protect
you,
your anointed so she can cleanse this filth.
My aunt says you were sent by All-Mother to save us. Why didn't you come sooner?
The goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
Where will the anointed lead us?
The killers will answer with blood for what they've done.
The killers did their worst, but by the will of the goddess, they could not break it.
The snow's got a bite out here. Never know when I might need these.
Señor Hugo, ¿cómo está? ¿Ya se fue a hacer la mi misión? ¿O a intentar hacer la mi misión? ¿O está hablando con Ponzi? ¿Qué miro? ¿Qué miro? Porque no veo, no veo. ¿A los ves pixelados? O se hace.
Gonna come in handy.
¿A quién vio pixeleados? Ah, era un emoji. Ah, sí, no, no se ve, se ve un signo de interrogación. Aquí no hay misiones alternas para subir de nivel. No, todavía no. O sea, sí estoy en planes, pero no ahorita. Es que bueno, eso no lo transmití en vivo porque estaba jugando un ratito antes de meterme al Fortnite. Pero regresé aquí y estaba vuelto un caos porque estaban atacando las máquinas. Y ahorita estoy cerca de la última misión, si no de la última, de la penúltima. O ya, esta misión que tengo debe ser una de las últimas. Y tengo que ir exactamente a su puti mierda, como diría Ramón. Hasta allá. Ah, pero tengo un plan. El poder de la teletransportación como Goku. El Cocoon.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
A la madre de Jesús. de Veracruz.
Now they're hunting me.
Ay, no.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
¿Dónde está la subida? ¿A poco está aquí la subida? Aquí está. Uy. Ay, no. What the fuck? Oh, no. Oh, Jesucristo de Veracruz.
Just stay out of their way for now. ¿Dónde está? Chingado, ¿y la subida? Aquí está.
the fuck? Estoy desconcentrado, bien. No ras, señor Leo. Ay, creo que ya lo perdí. No te digo la notificación.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
No me apareció a
Since
mí esa
when were machines
notificación, Leo.
any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
¿Y ese en dónde? ¿O qué youtuber era?
Don't look down. Don't look down.
$1,5 millones de seguidores. Aquí hay una célula. Ah, ¿y qué tal le va él? Harto Free Fire, dices. Dimbo. Voy a buscar en YouTube. Ahora sí que voy a buscar en YouTube. Yo que estoy haciendo en YouTube un stream, voy a buscar en YouTube cómo obtener la armadura. No, Gaia Prime no es. Es hallar. Bimbo. O sea que tiene 1 millón de gente siguiéndolo. Qué chévere. Un millón de gente siguiéndolo. Ah, chis, lo iba a poner. Ah, pinches comerciales. ¿Les gustan los comerciales de YouTube? A mí sí, yo los amo. Uy.
Juntar estas piezas para que sea, si todavía no están por aquí, pues les o de las últimas partes que vamos a recorrer con la misión.
Ah, tengo que ir todavía para acabar. Imagínate, Leo, si eso pasara.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should
Ojalá que
apologize.
sí, Leo, ojalá.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Pues duerme, Leo. Duerme, joven Leo, aunque ya casi me lo acabo y probablemente no veas el final.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but
Porque estaba
after
la
seeing the
ladra.
damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Ah, mira qué chingón.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Nita.
Yes?
I need to get going.
Tu perro loquillo.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Mind your footing.
Se me hace que no sé si sea por acá. A ver, momento. Yo creo que es después de los 1000, Leo, pero porque no me han dado ni un centavo. F, sí, super F. A ver, estoy buscando dónde encontrar para hacerme un traje bien perroncísimo. Pero no lo veo. ¿Dónde? Hay que bajar en rappel, a ver. Bueno, voy a ver si hay audios.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Espérame.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else.
Pues según yo, esta es la penúltima misión. Y la que sigue, bueno, la que sigue después de esta es la última misión. Ah, sí, ¿dónde es? Pero estoy buscando un traje, tal vez me tarde más, porque estoy buscando el traje definitivo para defenderme de las máquinas. Porque al final no sé qué tan difícil esté. Capaz que me voy a enfrentar a un monstruoso.
Guess that's my way across. Huh. A fifth power cell. They must fit somewhere.
Ahora tengo que ver dónde las tengo que meter. ¿Dice que esa es una canción del Fortnite o del...? Oh, Dios mío, tengo que regresar. Bueno, primero voy a tratar de acabar esta misión. ¿Cómo voy a llegar ahí? Si tú quieres, ¿cómo? Que me saquen clip, ¿así se llama? Va, la busco. La busco al ratillo antes de dormir. ¿De dónde la sacaste? Dominicano, ¿así se llama? Dominicano.
Ah! It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Changos, no sé si a dónde ir. Tenino, y el que la canta es dominicano y saquen clip. Ah, ok, la buscaré.
Glad that's over.
Ay, amasita, ¿y aquí para dónde? No, ¿para dónde? Uy. ¿7? ¿Aquí qué? No hay nada, solo es para caerse y morirse. Ah, no sé, mira.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Estoy sano. Órale. Estoy insano. Ah, estoy insano. Yo leí sano. Estoy sabrosano. Parece falta estar sabrosano. Sabrosindi. Ay, mi teléfono. Deja, pongo a cargar mi teléfono, Leo, porque me quedan 40 de batería. Y si no, no va a aguantar la noche. Bueno, mañana en la mañana que me despierte. ¿Y aquí qué onda? Oh, diablos. ¿Para dónde entonces? King Banana. Sí, sí puedo. Luego en un ratillo. Nada más acuérdame antes de acabar el streamer o antes de que te vayas.
What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Te hago el paro. Sí, sí me suscribo. Nada más te digo ahorita antes de irme. Me avisas.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time.
Ah, va,
I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of
Ya
shadowy
estás.
faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. But the last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
No. En realidad, pues ahora sí que cada quien juega lo que quiere y habla de lo que quiere. Pues no puedo yo decir a todos les tiene que gustar este juego como a mí me gustó, ¿va? Sí es muy bueno y sí, ahora sí que gracias porque lo descubrí, pero bueno, que me di la oportunidad de jugarlo, pero pues si a él le gusta el Free Fire, ¿quién soy yo? A mí me gusta el Fortnite.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Sí, no, a mí no me molesta. Si le gusta a él, pues que lo disfrute y que nos platique de su juego. Ah, caray, ¿y ahora qué? Ah, para abajo en caída. O de acá vengo. Ah, sí, de acá vengo. Diablos, qué difícil es esto de estar en los túneles. Me pierdo. Ya volví a salir. ¿De veras? Ah, no. Chingado, ¿para dónde? ¡Ah! Para el otro lado. Ay, no, para el otro lado no hay nada. What the fuck? Ya, como diablos. Si me cambio de uniforme, pasará menos frío esta pobre mujer. Chingado, ¿y era para dónde? ¡Ah! ¡Qué estrés! Tengo que llegar allá, pero ¿cómo? En sí, el problema no es llegar allá. El problema es cómo llegó allá. Ay, qué difícil.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with.
¿A dónde fuiste, Leo?
Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Ah, ya. ¿Y qué te dijo el muchacho?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap.
Híjole.
Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete.
She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt. You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg... I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean... Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace,
¿Qué pasa,
Liz.
señor Leo?
God knows you earned it.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Una reacción más de mujer.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel?
Yo también, Leo, estoy en
She
shock.
sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Quiero ir a casa, Forrest dijo. ¿Será para acá? Seguramente sí es para acá, pero hay que ver qué hay del otro lado. Más grabaciones. Sí, más detalles.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panda Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Órale, cuartos nuevos, Teniente Dan. Otra grabación, mira.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard flying.
Como las... Yo espero acabar antes del juego, pero no creo. Como a las 5 o 4:30. No sé qué
You
hora
have been
dormir.
logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek.
Ya
I have
estás, Lea.
considered
¿Qué horas son?
quarantining these
Va,
processes.
va.
Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the...
¡Ay! De acá vengo. Todavía falta un rato. Pues tal vez no lo acabe hoy, ¿eh? Ya como vi todo lo que estoy haciendo y no sé si se va a tardar. Otra grabación. No. Wow, mira. Un muertito ahí.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
Se llama Dimbo. El youtuber se llama Dimbo. No sé si te contestaste o a qué me está respondiendo, Leo.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Oh. Sería peligroso eso.
Yeah. I've been taking a hard look look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition by subtraction. I can make it colorless. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Oh, rayos, ¿para dónde sabes para qué lado? Ah, ya llegué ahí, ya no vi que hay en la puerta de lado. Ya estás, no te preocupes, Leo. Descansa, muchas gracias por estar aguantando mi directo del Horizon. Mira un muertito, mira muertitos. Todos los muertitos. Ya bien momificados.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Tu cobija para dormir.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay?
Ya estás, descansa, Leo.
To what I'm
Buenas
about to
noches.
say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease.
Señor
Our disease? No. We can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
Y los ahogó el perro. Qué maldito infeliz. La Rosa de Guadalupe.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the alphas themselves.
Ah, bien, gracias. Eso es todo, Leo.
Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
Hope.
Hope.
Ya. Ahora sí se viene lo mero difícil.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Uy, qué fácil, ¿verdad? Qué pinche fácil suena. Así hasta me dan ganas de decir, ya, ¿para qué juego? Está bien fácil. Ahora sí viene lo pinche, bien pinche perro. Tengo miedo porque si viste. Uy.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
De acá vengo, de acá vengo, de acá vengo, voy para allá. Híjole, tengo miedo. No vaya a salir un pinche pulpote de esos enormes que están bien perrísimos. Coches, ¿y aquí para dónde? ¿Cómo regreso? Ya no me acuerdo cómo entré. Oye, ¿eso es un ojo? ¿Cómo salí de aquí? Digo, ¿cómo entré aquí, diablos? Exactamente. Valgo barriga, señor B. ¿Cómo regreso? A ver. Por acá no es. No, por acá no es. Chingado, ¿dónde es? Ay, qué difícil situación. ¿Cómo subo ahí? A la range ren, ¿eso qué es? ¡Ay, no! Cancerbero Classic. China, a ver si no valió barriga ahí. Y tengo que hacerlo todo.
Good.
Try not to fall to your death.
Ay, me acababa de decir. A mi chotito lindo y gordo. ¿Y eso quién lo dijo? ¿El Yen Ren? Yo sé quién es el Yen Ren. ¿A dónde salió? ¿La representó a ti y a tu squad o como a quién?
That didn't sound good.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Oh, necesito saber el camino y no sé cómo. Ah, no era Ñenren. ¿Y te saludaron a ti? ¿O cómo? O ya me estás mezclando otra historia con la anterior y me estoy perdiendo. Chingao, ¿cómo llego allí? A tu chotito. Ah, guayesei. Así tiene más sentido, no entendía a qué te referías. Ya. ¿Cómo diablos voy a regresar ahí? Ah, qué desesperación no saber qué hacer. Fachero, facherito. Guiño, guiño. Ah, pues si de ahí me aventé, ¿cómo voy a regresar? Es un salto de fe. ¿Cómo subo ahora? Sí, ya te entendí, que trolearon a alguien que estaba transmitiendo, según yo. Porque le dijeron que... Ah, ya llegué, ya llegué, ya llegué. Ya llegué. Le dijeron a alguien que estaba transmitiendo que dijera eso y el menso lo dijo y cayó todito. Y se empezaron a reír de él.
You're here.
For a moment.
Mira. What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Ahora.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan.
Híjole ese.
And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, The first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems.
Mirada?
Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is
Le están explicando todo.
Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Otro audio, mira.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Divine timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Divine Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful. But you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Divine Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Órale. Bien brillosísima, perroncísima, a ver. Un nuevo punto de habilidad. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué leo? ¿De qué me hablas? Ah, es que me sorprendió lo que estaba viendo. Fue de, oh, what you say, oh, Dios mío. Y pensé que estabas también poniendo atención, pero se me hace que ya te has quedado dormido y ya estás... sí, sí. Ya descansa, Leo, si no puedes más, es mejor que te duermas.
They're coming. Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
Seguro.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Unos 20 minutos más y a
Araman
dormir.
followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Va.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete.
Yes.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike.
Built to your
After what
specifications.
happened with Derval,
Check
I
it
know he'll
yourself
defend the
if you
city.
must. I'll
With
wait.
the Spire.
But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding.
No, Leo, no, si quieres ya duérmete, te digo.
Quantum processing.
Ahora sí que
Data has been compiled.
mañana tienes
Volume
clases.
too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Descansa, Leo. Ya estás. Voy a ir ahorita a hacer... Entonces voy a ir a hacer misiones leves antes de hacer el final. Mañana hago el final. Tú también, Leo. Que estés muy bien. Suerte mañana en la escuela. Bueno, en la escuela, en la clase en línea.
Tenemos que nadar y esta es la parte. Aquellos que no sepan dónde está la armadura está en estas ruinas.
No me voy a poder dormir facherito, si no sí. Descansa, facherito, facherín. Ah, caramba, ¿dónde están las ruinas? No, pero me voy a ir a hacer misiones. Ya vete a dormir, muchacho. Ya, es más, ya cierro la transmisión para que ya te duermas. Pero esas misiones son re largas, no las voy a acabar en media hora, más bien. Descansa y ya mañana ves la super armadura que me voy a guardar.
Se llama búnker, aquí lo encuentran en el mapa. Es la parte donde está el búnker. Ruinas o en esta parte que se llama búnker, aquí lo encuentran en el mapa.
Chingao, ¿dónde está? Hay un caminador por aquí. Descansa, facherito. Suerte, mucho éxito. Chao, chao.